In tonight's 12 Health, we're hearing from two women who lost their husbands to glioblastoma, the most common malignant brain tumor, and how they're determined to make a difference. Michelle DeRoche's husband, Alex, passed from glioblastoma in May of 2023, 14 months after his diagnosis. Mandy Raza's husband, Joe, passed in September of 2023, 15 months after his diagnosis. According to Dr. Eric Wong, the director of Brown Health's Neuro-Oncology Service and Joe's doctor, there are 19,000 new cases of glioblastoma per year in the U.S. And despite our state's small size, he says Rhode Island Hospital sees 100 new patients diagnosed every year. Joe Raza was at the height of his career as chief of Johnston Police when he was diagnosed. As you can imagine, his passing had a big impact on the community, and they showed up in support when Mandy, Michelle, and others launched a fundraiser last year called A Reason to Run, which followed the same jogging route Chief Raza used to take each day. They raised over $30,000 the first year.
What we found through this whole thing is that the more people you talk to, the more people you find that somebody knows somebody that had this or that has it. And, you know, we received emails after the walk last year that said, thank you so much for doing this. You know, my father, my brother, my cousin, whatever, passed away from this, and we haven't seen anybody do anything. And even though it might seem small, you're starting to do something, and every little bit counts.
They held their second annual walk just last weekend at Johnston High School and blew that first total away, raising $40,500. Glioblastoma has no cure and no blood biomarkers to diagnose it. Despite advances in treatment, the median survival rate is only 15 months. The money raised through that walk goes directly toward neuro-oncology research. If you'd like to donate, we have a link at WPRI.com. And you can see this episode in its entirety on the 12 Plus TV app next Tuesday.